right. Welcome to this video. My name is Zach, and I have been in e-commerce marketing for the last about 3 years now. Spent 8 figures profitably for e-commerce brands. They're in tens of millions of dollars, and I now have recently just started my own growth marketing business, zachrunsads.com. And what this video is going to be is just a little bit about my story, just a little bit about my kind of manifestation journey. As you can see, I'm in a pretty cool little spot right now. And yeah, I mean, I wanted to get back into YouTube. It's been about 5 or 6 years. I kind of started with this a little bit several years ago. And the biggest thing was I wanted to go out and accomplish more in the world in order to become more of a voice, to step into something like this and really, be able to provide value to people from someone who's done a lot of things compared to, even 5-10 years ago. Like, I just simply didn't have the life experience to, want to come on here, be authentic and really, be able to help people. So pretty wild. So yeah, this video is going to be kind of just my manifestation journey. Manifestation has definitely changed my life. Ever since I was a kid, I always had these, really big visions about what my life was going to be, what I wanted it to be, what I kind of knew I was meant for, and all these things. And but it was very, very tough to, the gap between having those feelings, having those ideas, having those visions, and the execution of those things and bringing that to life. Created a lot of depression for me for a long time. And I was raised by a single mom out in Canada, in British Columbia, and we grew up in a small apartment and just had very little resources. And I was always really big into manifestation and again, just always had these kind of visions in my head, and always kind of asked the universe to show me the path, bring me the path that I need to follow. And interestingly enough, the last 22 days here, I have now embarked in leaving Canada fully, and now I'm out in this place called Puerto Escondido, Mexico, staying on this beautiful private villa here, private beach, and just building a business. So we're at a business development retreat here in Puerto Escondido with about 6 other entrepreneurs, so 7 of us total. And the homeowner, Chris, is an amazing guy, legendary digital marketer. And he has been kind enough, him and his family, to essentially just invite us out here and post up. And yeah, so the next couple of months are going to be out here. In the following couple months, I'll be back in Bali, Indonesia. I'll be spending the first part of next year in Miami, and I think the first 3 to 6 months of next year, then moving on to Dubai and Portugal and all these other cool places. So I just wanted to, get into the documentation mode, really. And it's funny because I did this whole video yesterday, and I realized after that the audio didn't work and the camera was the wrong way. So I'm redoing this. So yeah, pretty funny there. But moving on. Yeah, so when I was young, kind of my first success was getting into personal training business. So I had this amazing transformation when I was a kid, probably, 16, 17 years old physically, and when I got into having that transformation myself, I really just wanted to go help others achieve that kind of same feeling that I was able to create for myself. And that inspired my first business, which was a boutique training studio out in British Columbia, Canada. And did that for, I think, about 3 or 4 years. And it was funny because I was growing that business through digital marketing. My mentor at the time was Iman Gaji. If you guys are familiar with digital marketing, you've probably heard that name. Legend of a guy. And so I made my first 6 figures when I was about 20 years old. Made about 100K that year. And again, I wanted to get into YouTube and all these different things, but it didn't feel, just so many people get into YouTube and get into these, forms of documentation through social media, and then they end up really making their wealth through information. And for me, for some reason that didn't sit with me well, and I've always just wanted to, you know, really build something, you know, achieve success without that. And then I wanted to get on YouTube and, you know, just kind of show people like what's possible. You know what I mean? I think, again, like this video is really just for, you know, my younger self. You know, if you know, I had this version of myself in my life when I was a kid, I think that would have been really, really cool. And also just for my future kids, honestly, I just want to start, you know, tracking this stuff as I bring my highest self and highest dreams and goals to fruition. And, you know, I've really kind of embarked on a whole new stage of my journey just in the last, you know, 27, 28 days now. And yeah, so the goal is kind of those two things. But honestly, you know, if there's one person on the other side of the screen that can, you know, benefit from this, you know, maybe be a bit entertained or just, you know, create some sort of value. If you're that same person where, you know, you feel like you're, you know, kind of born for something else or you know, meant to live a bigger life than you're living, this video is for you. So yeah, where do we want to take it from here? So the crazy part was I got into vision boards when I was a pretty young kid. I think my first one was maybe, I don't know, 13 years old, 12 years old, something like that. And I had achieved everything on my 10-year vision board very recently, about 60 days ago. And what was crazy is I was back in this kind of depression state when that actually happened. And I was very confused as to why that was. And what I realized is, you know, so much of what we think we want, so much of the goals we set and other things of that nature really are set outside of us. And I think our, you know, subconscious mind, conscious mind, you know, pulls them in. And a lot of times we make other people's goals our own. So an example of that is, you know, society has this path they want you to follow, right? It's the white picket fence, you know, the go to school, get educated, get a job, you know, have the same job 20 years, start a family, you know, invest in the 401k, whatever it is. And then there's your family. So maybe your family, you know, grew up instilling beliefs in you of, you know, the path they wanted you to go on. Maybe it was to become a doctor. Maybe it was to just be happy. You know, maybe it was to, you know, just kind of, you know, do something or, you know, play it safe and just, you know, don't make the mistakes that your family did. Or even your friends, you know, maybe your friends are like, you know, inspiring you on some sort of path, whether it's ego, maybe you're you know, it's a money goal or a material goal or all these things. And what's very interesting is every time I've accomplished a material goal in my life, I realized that wasn't the thing. And which was, I'm so grateful I've had those experiences, especially at a young age, like that first success in the fitness training business, when I realized after just how I didn't feel how I thought it would feel. And that was just so eye-opening to me because I had, you know, worked for that goal for so long, got it, and my life was still very, very far off from you know, what I envisioned, what I really wanted it to be. And you know, fast forward to now, I've been in digital marketing now for 9+ years. Got out of the training business, got into digital marketing because I just didn't like having to be there, you know, be in a physical location. And got into digital marketing, and then 3 years ago I found e-commerce, and that's when my whole life changed. I really discovered that passion, that, you know, fun and joy doing work again. And it's just kind of become this combination of pretty much everything I enjoyed doing became, you know, e-commerce advertising. So I've been helping Shopify founders hit their first multiple 6- and 7-figure month. And now I'm on a mission to really take that to the next level, build out more of my team, keep executing on that goal, helping, you know, really growth-oriented and cool founders take amazing products to the next level. And then the next 24 to 36 months, my then goal is to get into my own e-commerce brands. And then my next 10-year goal now is to exit my own e-com brand to a, you know, bigger company, private equity company, something like that, and then build my generational wealth. And that's kind of where my manifestation is at right now. And yeah, so this video is a little bit all over the place. Having to reshoot this is pretty funny. I was really in flow and I was doing this yesterday, and now as I'm talking, I realize these thoughts are a little bit spaced out. But yeah, no, the intention really here is this is just going to be the first of many. My goal in the next several weeks is to get videos such as this out, where it's just going to be a little bit rough. Just me probably sitting in the same chair, coffee in hand, having this kind of chat with you right now. And as I kind of get a little bit more momentum on just, getting these videos out into the world, I want to be a little bit more strategic. And essentially what this channel is going to be is myself just documenting my life, becoming the highest version and most authentic version of myself, through spirituality, through manifestation, through hard work, through breaking limiting beliefs, and really just kind of going after the things that I'm meant to explore. Then the other side of it is going to be really tactical, specific advice and tutorials and frameworks and all those sorts of things for Shopify founders, for Ecom founders, D2C founders, of how I'm actually helping these brands achieve this. And the main vehicle being meta ads, and then even more so being a combination of human psychology and then leveraging different levels of market awareness. And those two kind of things really helping brands unlock scale through meta ads, and then using a data-driven, kind of numbers-driven approach to then iterate, with the offer also being a key variable in making those ads work. So I'm super pumped to kind of get into more of those type of videos, a little bit more of the tactical e-com stuff. But then really I also just want this channel to be, something I enjoy, something where again I can just get on. If I'm just filming these videos for my future kids, that really fires me up. And that's kind of it, just living the dream. I'm out here in Puerto Escondido, Mexico. First time living abroad, and couldn't be happier. It was just crazy. Like I had the penthouse apartment, I had my dream truck, I had my dream mountain bike. I was a huge mountain biker, and I was working 4 hours a day. I was biking 4 or 5 days a week, spending time with family, friends. Like on paper, again, just doing everything that I thought my life would have been great. And I was depressed, and I was smoking weed every day, and I just wasn't happy. And really I think the reason for that was I still just had this glass ceiling in my life, living an hour outside of kind of where I was born, where I was raised, and then just kind of in this routine that I just didn't want to be in, seeing similar faces, doing similar things, all these things. And for me, building a digital marketing business and e-com, like the whole part of the laptop, lifestyle is really being able to use that leverage to really just do whatever you want to do. And I think for me, the freedom of traveling, the freedom of really just finding environments and finding people where you really feel at your best. That's kind of what my intention is now with life, is to keep moving around to, places like these, surrounded by, people like this, just to bring the best out of me and just allow me to grow in a way that's fun, it's exciting, it provides, a feeling of adventure for me, and just kind of bliss. That's kind of the play now. And so the video is coming soon here. I really want to get into kind of my mental health journey. I think that's, I've had a ton of experience now in that. And then after getting into therapy and performance coaching and, a decade plus of, really trying to sort myself out, I'm super happy to say I'm in the most abundant, version of my mental health I've ever been in. And that's a big thing I want to share. Physical health, really been able to kind of master my body over the last 5 or 10 years. I want to get into that. Financial, just getting into the laptop lifestyle. Just again, that really has given me the freedom to, again, make the choice to come out here, and just kind of live how I want to live, sort of thing. So I think I've got some value to provide on that one as well. And relationships as well, really just a big thing that I always have kind of known, but it's amazing how there isn't just enough emphasis put on this, but it is relationships. I think being around the right people, just being able to have deep relationships, and I think life is about spending it with other people. Life is not about isolation and spending it completely on your own, even though personally I'm a huge introvert, so I love spending time alone. But I think I've taken that to extremes in the past, which I'm really pumped to kind of get out of that now and actually be around, really cool people that actually inspire me and make me want to be more social. versus before I kind of had a negative connotation there, kind of what being around others and being a little bit social kind of meant. But yeah, that's kind of it. Maybe I'll drop in that other video if you guys do want to watch the full long form one. It's filmed in the vertical one, so I didn't mean to do that. The audio kind of sucks, but yeah, it just felt a lot more kind of rolling off the tongue rather than kind of redoing the same video right now if he's a little bit more forced. But yeah, that is kind of it for now. Again, you know, feel free to subscribe to the channel here. We got a lot of cool stuff dropping soon, tracking my journey building the business, and just kind of, you know, dropping lessons on my personal journey so far. And again, just, you know, documenting, bring my dream life and highest self to fruition here. So thanks so much, guys, for watching this video. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one.
Got a dumb, but she itching to run. Hey, bring that number, I do this for fun.